You go fuck homeless, everybody know you fuck somebody homeless.
And that, folks, was Mr. Nader El-Shami. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing Foodie Beauty. Well, not really discussing her. I'm going to review, basically, the season finale of her show. I'm going to be treating my reviews of Foodie Beauty or whatever that goes on in her universe as someone just watching a show, a sitcom, okay? A bad sitcom. The beginning of this season finale is Pete's getting online, telling the audience that he's depressed, expressing how deep he's gotten into his depression. He disabled the comments on that particular video. He wanted the audience to know that he was just there to express himself, and he wasn't looking for any form of consolation or feedback or anything of the sorts. Foodie Beauty got wind of what was said during his depression video, went to her community tab, expressed how she was in shock and that she was on her way to her best friend and to make sure that he was okay. Now, we weren't expecting to see her online because in this very sensitive moment, there really isn't no need for you to be back and talk about anything. We understand you're consoling your friend. Somewhere along the line, Foodie Beauty gets upset, gets back at her audience, and she is starting berating them, letting them know that they don't run her life and that she's a great friend. And she's sick and tired of the audience saying that she was a bad friend and a bad person, accusing her of being a bad pet owner and blah, 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 blah. And the world, it's the me against the world. And then she goes on to say that Pete didn't need a wellness check. He promised her that he wasn't going to off himself, that he didn't need to be, to check himself in to anything, and he didn't need extra medication. He already had medication. So basically, she's telling us that she knows best, but at the same time, she says, well, what more do you want me to do? Because the audience now is asking her, well, are you going to stay the night with him? Actually, not so much asking, but like telling her, stay with him. Don't leave his side. It doesn't matter if, he says he doesn't want you there. After someone professes, these emotion and lets you know that they're in this vulnerable emotional state, it's probably best that someone stay with him the night. And just to make sure that everything is okay, But she doesn't take it that way. Nope. What else do you want me to do? I've already done all that I can do. I have my own problems to deal with. Okay? So I checked up on him. He has his food. I took him for a drive. He's okay. Okay? I'm going where I want to be. And right now I want to be with my boyfriend, who is not my boyfriend, but he is my boyfriend. Okay? And no, you're not going to tell me how to live my life and where I should be. Okay? No, I don't want to be there to spend the night with Pete's. I want to be over by Nader. Okay? I'm his Habibi. Okay? I'm his Habibi, and I'm going to be there with him.
I want to sleep with Nader. We're making things work, and that's it.
Somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened while they were shacked up. She wasn't getting the loving that she was expecting. But anyways, we see her early in the morning taking a long drive home in tears, well, dry tears, talking about he doesn't really love me. After everything that I do, I mean, come on, how can you be mad at me because I went to go take care of my friend? We find out Nader is pissed. He's upset. He's had enough of her getting online and talking bad about him. So what does he do? He goes on a freaking 5-hour live to tell us how he feels. Actually, he tells us how he feels in like the 10 minutes, really. The rest is just air, filler, boring. In the moment when he's telling us how he really feels, now that is the meat. That was the climax of this whole saga, because he says that she is just a nasty person. He called her out of his own mouth a piece of shh.
She have problem.
Like what? Like I just feel like a piece of shit.
Why you here piece of shit then?
You know what I mean? Like,
In your life, every person come close to you, like you come close to shit. You have to be miss.
You know? He lets her know that she's the worst person. She's a liar. She never tells the truth. He has evidence. She talks bad about Pete. He tells her he doesn't want to do anything to do with her anymore. He's single. I'm a single man. I'm not with you. Get your head fixed. Clean your ears. What is wrong with you? What don't you understand? Okay, I was your girlfriend for a week, and that was the week you paid me. That was the week you took me to Toronto and you paid, okay? You gotta pay to play, all right? And right now, the way you're paying me is by editing these videos. That is our transaction. I feed you, you edit, period, okay? You want some more of this? Then you gotta pay, okay?
I say to you, I'm not a relationship. I'm not with you. Listen. Clean your ear.
So now she's in awe. She's in disbelief. Oh my God, like really? He really said those things about me online? Oh, and let me insert in here, somewhere along the line, Chantal's been, squirreling her stuff away to his place, slowly moving in. She brings her TV, she brings her CPAP, she brings her clothes, she brings her makeup. She's basically taken residence at his place. And now it's over. Now she has to go back and get her stuff again. Early in the morning, Chantal gets in her car. She drives down this long ass road to go pick up her possessions. She gets out the car, she comes back in, lets her audience know, hey, oh, I don't see my CPAP machine, just my clothes wrapped up in sheets, and they smell. She then drives all the way back home instead of taking whatever of her possessions were left outside. Nope, she leaves it there because Nader didn't hand it to her in her hand. How dare he? How dare he break up with me and not come and gently put my possessions back into my vehicle so that I may drive away like the queen that I am. She gets home now. On the long ride, she's talking again, blah, 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 how much, he doesn't care about her. He never called me pretty. He never told me I was pretty. I do so much for him. He's always talking to these other women. He's so nice to everyone else, but he's never nice to me. And I do so much for him, so much for him. I realize now, I see it now. He never loved me. She's home. But for someone who's just been dogged out on the internet, like, oh my God, okay? Insulted, disrespected. For someone that has happened to, she was awfully chilly, chipper actually is the word I was looking for, still laughing. Oh my God, Pete, oh my God, the cats, oh my God, this is where I need to be. At home, I just feel my mind is clear, it's so much better. Me and my best friend. We see Pete's in the background. He looks a little bit more, a little livelier. His after all, his friend is back. She's there. She's home. We're just one big, happy, dirty family. The latest now is apparently, allegedly, they're back together. Foodie Beauty has gone to her community tab. She has told her VIPs, again, I'm so sorry. Cue the violin. I never meant to hurt you, I hurt you because I love you, but I never meant to hurt you. And I don't want to trauma dump on you guys. And I really just appreciate you guys so much, but you have to understand I changed my mind. I want to let you know that I'm at Nader's right now. And then she deletes her community post at some point. For this episode of Foodie Beauty, I give it 2 poo-poos in the kitchen out of 5. The climax of this was Nader getting online, reacting to Foodie Beauty on her own TV that she left there while taking puffs on her vape. Like, that was the best part. That was the two. That was the two poo-poos out of the 5. The rest, flush it. It's garbage. That's it for me, folks. As usual, I love to hear what you think, so please feel free to comment